Hi Capricorn, Happy New Year and welcome to January 2025. Thank you for joining me here at Scorpio Soul Time. I'm Ronique. We are going to have a huge year this year, Capricorn, and we are starting off with your solar return. So for any of you all who have had birthdays in December or January, happy birthday, Capricorn. This is a big month. We still have Mars retrograde, but it moves back into Cancer. The nodes will actually change this month from Pisces, or actually from Libra and Aries into Pisces and Virgo. We have a Sun conjunct Pluto in Aquarius this month, which is really big because we also have a lunar new year here at that Aquarius new moon. And then we also have Uranus moving direct in the sign of Taurus. So much going on. If you haven't already looked at those December monthlies, those are really good to look at, as well as the career readings, because they kind of overlap into January. So I will leave the links below. All right, Capricorn, let's go week by week. You start off that first week of the year with the Four of Pentacles, as well as the King of Wands in the reverse. Second week of the month, Page of Wands, continuing that wand energy there, as well as the Page of Pentacles. Third week of January finds you with the Moon card, Piscean energy here in the reverse. That was your first major arcana card, as well as the Six of Cups. And you end January with the Hanged One, another major arcana card, this time in the upright. And the Chariot card, that is Cancerian energy here. Also, very interesting that you get this card because we do have a Cancer full moon this month, and you have Mars moving back into Cancer. So lots of Cancerian energy. We will probably see that quite a bit in these readings with all of the Cancerian energy. Let's make sure everything is in frame for you. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and pull a card representing the energy that you left out of 2024 with, okay? Spirit, if you can send my Capricorns a card representing the energy that they bring into January 2025. And you have the Seven of Swords. So for some of you all Capricorns, you could have been ending the year feeling like you had to keep looking over your shoulder, possibly wondering if people were stealing your ideas, or your mental energy seems like it was spent having to kind of look over your shoulder in 2024. And Spirit is telling you to leave this behind. You are not having to worry about this any longer. This first week of the month doesn't show anything around that mental energy. So this could definitely be something you're leaving back in 2024, which is a good sign, okay? So let's go ahead and ask Spirit to send us a card that is an oracle message for January 2025. Spirit, if you can send my Capricorns an oracle message. And you have Spiritual Strength, number 9. So this is a beautiful card to get, especially at the beginning of the year, Capricorn. Spirit is telling you that this is going to be a year, not just a month, but a year of you having spiritual strength, being able to tap into that side of yourself that you didn't know you had, and also realizing that you are bigger than yourself, not just worrying about the physical, but also realizing that your spiritual strength is much bigger and much more impactful than just your physical body. So keep that in mind throughout January, but also the rest of the year. And that's really beautiful energy to see, Capricorn, because as we all know, spiritual strength is usually what gets us all through the tough times, right? So let's go week by week. I've been trying to do better at trying to make sure the cards are straight. So if you see me keep moving them around, it's just because I'm trying to make sure they look good in the camera shot. All right, Capricorn. So We start off this first week with the Four of Pentacles and the King of Wands in reverse. This is when we have Mercury leaving its retrograde shadow on January 2nd, as well as Venus enters Pisces. We also have Mars retrograde opposite Pluto on the 3rd. So be really careful. This could be a time when there's more accidents or heated tension in conversations. And on the 6th, we have Mars retrograde entering Cancer. During this time, it does look like you are working on your finances. You are setting new goals and intentions for keeping more money in your pocket than what you spent back in 2024. And I'm also feeling like some of you are feeling like you're having to reassess who is it that you think holds the purse strings. So this could be your boss. This could be your organization you work for. But this could also be in your family household if you have a spouse that possibly makes more money. Are you now trying to level up and join how much they make? Or are you now the head of the household and you're having to rethink how money comes through the door? There's something here around conversations around money, and that Mars in Cancer retrograde could make you kind of go back and think more about your family, more about what it is that you are holding on to during the month of January. And I do think that this is going to be important for you when it comes to that spiritual strength, because you're really going to have to tap into that side of yourself, Capricorn. And by the time you move into the second week of January, look at this, 2 pages, okay? So that means information coming in, Page of Wands and Page of Pentacles. If you are someone who has been looking for a job or you have been putting out resumes, this could be a time where you hear back from an employer. But this also could be different type of passion projects that you are trying to start on your own to make money. The second week of January, this is when we have a Cancer full moon on the 13th and Mercury enters Capricorn on the 8th. During this time, I think many of you all are getting very clear on what you want to make money this year. I do feel like there's this money theme going through you all's reading. You started off with that Four of Pentacles. You have this Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands. Young people could be coming to you, offering you advice, or you could also be looking to your teenagers or looking to others that are younger than you for advice for how to move through 2024. And on the 13th, I will tell you that the Sun in Capricorn trines Uranus in Taurus. This is positive change around your finances. And so this could be really, really good for you, Capricorn. Around that Sun in Capricorn trining Uranus in Taurus, expect things that you did not know could have come. I do think many of you all could hear from someone out of the blue that says, hey, I saw your resume on LinkedIn, or I've been looking at you on social media. There's something that we'd like to discuss. So really nice energy there that second week of January, okay? Now we move into the third week. This is where there is this big shift, Capricorn. By the time we get into January 19th, this is when the Sun enters Aquarius. And at this time, this is when we're going to start having these big shifts around where is it that we really want to be really positive, but where we want to make sure we are not being too self-centered and we're working with people. Remember, Aquarius is working with a community of people. And during this time, we will have Mercury in Capricorn squaring Chiron in Aries, mentally tough conversations, as well as Mars retrograding in Cancer, sextiling Uranus in Taurus. So I think someone from your past could try and come to you and say, hey, have you been looking at your finances? Do you need any help? Remember, I used to be a financial, advisor. There's something here around someone helping you from the past. And once Mercury enters Aquarius, this definitely is when you're going to start having more vivid conversations with people from your past and people that are like your family. But also this moon card in reverse is suggesting you are going to start having Piscean themes come in here, Capricorn, that are going to help you emotionally, but are also going to help you connect with whatever this nostalgic person is. And I think that Mercury entering Aquarius is going to help all of us see the big picture, have better conversations. And I do think that by time you are ending the month, Capricorn, remember what I said about those Cancerian themes coming in with that Chariot card. You have two major arcanas at the end of the month. This is big because I do think on January 29th, when we have an Aquarius new moon, this is the lunar new year of the snake. Okay, so this is when we are starting over with the lunar new year. You are looking at things in a different light now. The path that you were going on before, Capricorn, I think you all are looking at where is it that you need to change things up in your life? And I do think that the North Node in Pisces and South Node moving into Virgo on the 29th, this is a big day, January 29th. We have that Aquarius new moon, the North Node, South Node changing, and then we also have Mercury conjunct Pluto in Aquarius. So expect big information towards the end of January. And on the last day, or almost the last day, January 30th, we have Uranus direct in Taurus. Big financial conversations coming up. And I do think for many of you all, you are going to be rethinking how you make money moving into February. Many of you all are going on a brand new direction. I think the direction you were headed before, you weren't that pleased with, and you're now ready to start something new. So I do think that this is going to be a month of a lot of spiritual strength needed from that oracle message you got. But I also think that there's a lot of money conversations with people from your past. And I think that this month is going to be this month of you revisiting where you have been and how you want to change things for 2025. This is a big month, Capricorn, as I feel like I've been saying for about 6 months now, but the energies just keep building. 2025 promises to be just as energetic, if not more, this year. So I hope this was helpful for you, Capricorn. Take a look at your sun, moon, and rising signs in this video series. And if you haven't subscribed, I would love if you would. All right, Capricorn, I hope you all have a great January, and I'll talk to you later.